Okay, this is the second video. So basically, I go to the already explained about the arithmetic mean. So basically, it's just an average of your growth rate. This is the most simple, average or mean that we understand. And then now I move to the second method, compounded annual growth rate. The main difference between the arithmetic mean and compounded annual growth rate is there's a compounding process in the second method. Okay, we learn first about the method. I'm going to explain later about the difference. Okay, so compounding the growth rate, you have here revenue for each year from 2002 and 2008, and then you have a growth rate. This is the formula that you can see. Basically, you just take the difference and divide it by the previous year, or you can do the other way is the recent year divided by the previous year and then minus 1. Basically, that's the same result. Okay, and then once you have that, there will be many ways to calculate the CAGR. Many ways. Okay, I'm going to show that. I'm not going to. So basically, once you get all this formula, you just use. This is the first method. So there will be a method to calculate. Okay, this is the first method. Oh. Come on. The second method, the third method, the fourth method. Is that the fourth method? Yes, this is the fourth method. And then you have a fifth method. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the blue color or red. Okay, just save it. Okay, so the first method is once you already calculate the each year growth rate, basically you just pick up the letters. So I put the different color here, like green and green here. So you can see that the formula basically pick up the 2008 revenue divided by 2002 revenue, and then you raised to the power of 1 divided by 6. 6 is the how many times that you move that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can see from the growth rate there will be a 6 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can use count if you want to make it more flexible. So you just block it, and then you're going to have the same result. Okay, I'm going to put the formula text so you can see what formula that I use. Okay, sorry, this is a bit longer. Just yes, and then I just copy to the. Wow, it's a bit long that I think. Sorry for that. Yes, I think we can do that. I'm going to wrap the text. No, it doesn't work. Okay, I just wrap the text. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just bear with me. Right, so you can see the formula that I use. This is the first formula. So basically, I just take from the 2008 revenue divided by 2002. So you're going to have this formula. And the second formula, this is what we're doing. We have to add each growth rate with 1. So you can see that there's a 1 plus D22. So I just copy that down. I will put the formula here so you can see the formula that I use. Okay, so basically just okay. So this is all the formula that I use, and then I just multiply each year the growth rate So 1 plus the growth rate. So 1 plus the growth rate. Okay, so this one plus D22, this one plus D23, and then once I have that, I will multiply each year, you can see, and then I raise to the square 1 divided by count of this, you can change with E if you want, no problem, and then you minus 1. Okay, so you can hopefully you can see the formula. And then the third formula is I will use the power. It's not really difficult. Basically, this is the same with this formula. I just use the Excel formula power. So this is I delete that. I will repeat that so you can see I use insert formula and then I use power. It will give you the power and then OK, and then number is the this one divided by this one, and then power by 1 divided by count all this, or you can use this if you want. Thing done. Why is not yet? Okay. And then okay, and then you just minus 1. Okay. Sorry, this is supposed to be here. Just so you see I will use Excel formula, and then the fourth method I will use the geomean. This is also the same. This is the formula from Excel. It's not really difficult. You just have to put like you insert formula and then you type geomean, and then you just OK, and then number is here, and OK. And then just minus 1. Okay, and then the fourth method, the fifth method is I will use the loan from the its growth. So you can see this is the loan of the E22. Once I have the loan, I will put the formula here so you can see my formula. Okay, I use loan, and then I just drag it down. Once I have this, I have to I think I can sum, or sorry, you just have to sum it first, all of this, and then you have to divide it by the average. So the average, not the average, the count of this, you have a 6. Okay, I'm sorry, just okay, and then you have to exponential that. Is that correct? P, and then I put it back. Yes, and then you minus 1. Yeah, interesting. So you have right, so just copy the formula so you can see the formula. Okay, hopefully you learned something. This is the second video. So you can see for the compounded annual growth rate, there will be 5 ways to come up with the compounded annual growth rate. Okay, this the latest, the fifth method. It is a very useful if you have a very long data. I'll show you. Like I have this is for the capital market data that I have. I have the date from the July 2008 until 8 May. Basically, we have a 6,697 for row. Okay, so it's a very huge file. So okay, I just hide this. I will focus on the market return. Okay, so this formula, the last one, is a very useful if you have a very long data. Okay, so you have here 6,600 data. Okay, and then it's very normal for the compounded annual growth rate. Usually I will add with 1. So this is 1 plus market return. Okay. Just put it wide. Okay. And then once you have all this data, okay, you can use many ways to get that. You can use GeoMin that I showed you before. Okay, you can use GeoMin. This is GeoMin, I think. Let me check. The GeoMin, this one. Okay, so you can use this formula. I use GeoMin. Okay, so usually for the very big rows, it will work. It will not work. That's the same with the product. So the only way that you can calculate is use this formula, yaitu your exponential there. So basically, this is what I'm doing. I will average first all of this. I'm sorry. You have to put the loan fees. Loan. Okay. Loan, and then you average it. Okay, and then you exponential it, and then you just make an array for that. Okay, hopefully it's working. Yes, it's working. And then you just this minus 1. So the compounded annual growth is 14.59%. Okay, don't forget to remember about this very strong formula. Remember, this is useful for very long data of growth rate. Okay, I see you in the third video.